carrying $17,000 worth of gear into multi-million-dollar listings, running a six-figure business, and I'm out here fighting a zipper like it's my first day. Time for an upgrade. I went with the Peter McKinnon and Nomadic collab, Luma. And with that, here's everything in my bag. What's going on? Cole Connor here. This is the real setup I use every day shooting multi-million-dollar listings here in Los Angeles, California. $17,000 worth of gear, and all this gear helps me build and maintain a six-figure real estate photography business. So, let's see what's in the bag. My name is Cole Connor, and I was put here to do three things: create, inspire, love. Thanks for being here. Let's get into it. Let's open up the bag. So for the missing gear spot here, we have the Sony a7S III. That's currently what I'm shooting with. That'll run you about $3,500. Pretty expensive. 4K, 120 FPS. I shoot all my real estate videos with it. It's nicknamed Night Vision because its low light performance is crazy. And on the Sony a7S III, we have the G Master 24-70 f2.8 lens. If you could only have one lens for both photo videos, specifically interiors, architectural shooting, portraits, whatever, this lens it's crazy. This will run you about $2,300. This is adding in fast. Next up, camera-wise, we have the Sony a7 III. This has been just a beast for me over the past like 3+ years. I usually do all of my photo shooting with this, and then on top of it, I've got the 12-24 f4 lens by Sony. I also use this lens for video. I use it for photo. Right now, the a7 III will run you about $2,000, and the 12-24 is gonna be about $1,600. That's with the f4. If you do the f2.8, it's gonna be much more expensive. You could check out the whole gear kit. It's got Amazon links for you if you wanna check out anything. If you do purchase something using that link, it does help the channel, helps me keep creating these videos, so it'd be very amazing if you did. If not, totally cool. Either way, a lot more info is in the description. Let's keep going. Next up, I'm gonna go drone. Now, all drones wouldn't fit in this bag properly, especially with all the other gear that I have. But what we have is the DJI Mini 4 Pro. This thing's under 249 grams, so you don't have to register for the FAA if you're doing it for recreational use, which I'm not. It does everything you want a drone to do. The only thing is just a little light for, you know, windy days, but it fits perfect in here. I put all my batteries, I put my remote, and yeah, it's Gucci. Next up, boom, the DJI Osmo Pocket 4. I got this recently and I've used it a couple times for real estate, a couple times for vlogging. I pretty much just have this as a backup camera if I feel like vlogging, if I feel like I want to film myself shooting something, or in worst case scenario, if I just needed to shoot something real quick with it. It's a 4K camera, it's a gimbal. You can shoot real estate video with it, so it's nice to have as backup. All right. So excited about this. This is the Godox 8200 Pro. I'm getting into Flambient. I'm gonna start shooting this bad boy off everywhere. It's gonna be dope. Working with the 8200 Pro 2 is the Sony trigger. These two work in combination to make photos way better. This is a flash, this is the trigger. This goes for about $350 and this goes for about $100. Running out of space here. I guess I could put them back, but that's no fun. Boom. Next up, this is kind of old. You can see it's got some like fuzz going on, but I do use this quite often. This is the Rode Video Mic Pro Plus. I actually prefer this to be on top of the camera when I'm doing agent intros or things like that, or I mean vlogging. It's great. The sound is just so good for it being an on-top camera mic. So I highly recommend this microphone. I do have another microphone in my bag that I do use, but I honestly use this one the most. This is gonna run you $299. Still, I've had this thing for like 5 years, something crazy. Last but certainly not least, when it comes to the big stuff, boom. This is the DJI Mic 2. I actually, when I upgraded my bag, I pretty much, at about the same time, I lost my microphone. I upgraded. This is the DJI Mic 2. To be honest, I haven't even used it yet, but some people like to use lavs in certain scenarios when you can't be super close up. Lav mics are great, so that's why I have this. That's gonna run you $350. All right, before we get into just like the little pockets here and there, I didn't even say this in the beginning, but this is the Nomadic times Peter McKinnon backpack. I was thinking about getting a larger one. I really was. I wasn't sure if this would be, you know, the right size for me, but I went ahead and I went for it, and I'm really loving it so far. You can see all the things I can fit in it for my everyday type of carry. This works perfect. As I start expanding, getting more things, maybe more lights, more gimbals, more tripods, then I will be getting, you know, like a large camera rolling case with a backpack, something like that. Or You know how DJI has slings, you know, the gimbals, they have bags you can carry. So I can carry more than one bag, but this is just the perfect size. I loved the orange. I honestly, this was my favorite color out of any bag that I saw. So I had to do it. Sorry, I gotta check to make sure this is still going. So, also, you know, when I'm on the move, I can always take my laptop with me. I have the MacBook Pro M3. I absolutely love it. It's been a lifesaver as far as editing, photo, video. It's magical. Battery life, insane. Also put this hard drive mount sticker on the back. I put my hard drives in here. It just makes it easier so you're not, you know, always dropping your hard drive and shit like that. It just stays stuck. It's very tight. It can be a little bulky sometimes, but it still fits in the back. And the M3 Pro, it's unfortunately $2,500, very expensive. Hard drives, they usually get around 100. And the hard drive mount sticker is just 12 bucks, super easy. Okay, on the side pocket here, I have the DJI Osmo Mobile. This is great, taking out your phone. I do a lot of exterior shooting with my phone camera anyways, but if you want to do quick verticals, phone content, boom, it's great for that. Now we'll lift up the top here. Also, if you didn't see, this is where the DJI mic was connected. It's got all these loops where you can, you know, connect different things. Love that about the bag itself. On the top here, I pretty much just keep my batteries, my SD card carrying case, things like that. My charger for my MacBook. Super easy, and these aren't very expensive, you know, just 10, 15 bucks. But I do highly recommend having a hard carrying case for the batteries and the SD cards. It really helps. So then, right up here, I gotta be a little careful here. We're gonna do one of these. We have all of these little, we have two main zippers with 4 compartments, or 3 compartments. Inside this compartment, we have the INIU charger. This thing is a power bank. It's a fast charge. It's a lifesaver. You could plug in USB. You could plug in USB-C. You could charge your computer. You can charge cameras. You can charge batteries. 100 watts fast charging. It has a digital display so it can show you exactly how much battery is charging, not just a blinking light. This bad boy is super underrated. It's only 70 bucks. Links in the description to get this too. Yeah, I've just absolutely loved it so far. Boom. Now in this same one, I also keep just several different cords. You get a lightning cord. You got a USB-C to USB-C. You have a micro USB cord, just all the cords that I might potentially need. So that way, if something is out of battery, I can just plug in the power bank. Boom, works great. I love having all the stuff in my bag. Relatively organized for me. We're not gonna take all of those back out. Up top here, so this is 2 compartments. So here I just have pretty much my camera cleaning stuff. I have an Allure kit. I didn't put everything in the kit in here, but just the main things that I use, which is the blower. Occasionally I use this, like on the outside of the lens. Then I also have an extra quick plate in here. So these 2 compartments are pretty much just like my little knickknacks, things that I don't use often, but they are very helpful when they're there. I have my headphones with a headphone jack that I plug in, because sometimes this one is particularly, the battery dies, I don't even notice it, and I'm like, ah, shit, and I completely get fucked because the battery's dead and I didn't plug these in to double check. So I like to have these just in case, especially if I'm doing like an agent intro. We got extra propellers for the drone, and I got this little toolkit one time when one of my drones was messed up, and I literally took it apart and fixed it myself rather than sending it in. So this could come in handy. You just never know when we might need a bunch of little screwdrivers. And speaking of screwdrivers, if you haven't checked out my Lightroom presets, you can check them out in the description. They literally take your photos from this to this. The reviews have been amazing. I really appreciate y'all support. I've got more stuff along those lines coming, so check them out. And that is everything that actually goes into my bag that I use all the time. And I don't even keep it that full all the time, honestly. It's just, that's if I had a full day, that's what I would do. But outside of those things, this thing is always with me. This is the DJI RS4 Pro combo. I honestly only used it once. I just got it. The other day I had my other one and I literally sat on it and broke it. So I lost my mic recently and I sat on the thing. It's freaking annoying. But anyways, this is a beast and I haven't even gotten into all of it yet, but this is always with me. And then of course, what the A7S III is sitting on, it's my Manfrotto tripod with my ball head gimbal. Absolutely love that. The RS4 Pro gimbal is going to go for about $900. The Manfrotto tripod is about $200 and something. I also have the HP travel tripod, which is great, and that's about $230. The last thing, which is something that I don't use very often, but I love to have it, is this guy. This is the Aperture MC. You can change the hue, yellow, blue, brightness, up, down. I just have it just in case I need it for a video, for photo, for anything. You can also put it right on top of your camera if you're doing like an agent intro in a dark space. My total setup is around $17,000. I hope this helps. You don't need all of this gear. You don't need every single thing to have a successful business. This is just what I use and what I've built up over the years. I've literally done everything that you could possibly do to try to get the money to get some of this stuff, including going into debt, credit card debt, taking out loans, doing 3-month leasings. And I'm not saying that's always smart. Sometimes just building slow and steady is the way to go. So you do what works best for you. For me, these investments have paid themselves off and they just continue to. So I really love the equipment that I built up. You can check out the full list, all the prices in the description, like I said. Also, I created a free checklist, which you can check out in the description. Just got to put in your email. I'll email it to you. It's going to have all of this stuff, but also variations that are cheaper, what you actually need, what you don't need, in my opinion, to grow to your first 6-figure business. Anyways, I hope this is helpful. My name's Cole. If you have any questions, let me know, and I'll catch y'all next time. Peace. Have a contract. Hi there. Thanks for watching. If you really liked it, maybe you'll like some of these too. While you decide, here's some music. Enjoy.